there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
Do you have the time?
Hello everybody, this is Micheal Jackson, and I'm gonna sing the song, Die With a Smile.
And now, the end is near.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a huge problem plaguing YouTube. And it's only going to become a continuous bigger problem as the years go on, continuously. Like in 5 years, I can't even imagine how big it'll be. But what it is the AI problem, of course. As AI gets more advanced and everything, even in the most like recent Apple update that's going to be coming out, it's going to make it so much more normalized and accessible to use AI in your everyday life. And of course, that's going to translate to music. It's already translated a shit ton into the art industry or whatever. Unfortunately, you see some people using album covers that are AI generated. I know LS Dunes got into some controversy, the Frank Iero band, because they used AI in one of their music videos. So of course this has been justifiably so a hugely condemned thing in anyone in the industry, because it is like anti-artist. Don't know how you can be an artist yourself and like promote something like that. But on YouTube, of course, that's where it's mainly going to be a problem, because on streaming services like Spotify, like Apple Music, there's never going to be a case where someone's going to be allowed to upload like an AI new original song by Green Day or MCR, and it'll be allowed on Spotify or Apple Music. That'll never happen for legal reasons. But where it will be allowed, and it's a little bit more of a gray area in the Wild West, is YouTube, which gets into like current day videos, what's being allowed now. Eventually, I think it'll be taken down, but right now there is like that gray area where it hasn't gotten big enough, where full bans have stepped in with legal protections and matters. But there's a lot of stuff that's been getting big throughout the past few years that I want to go over that shows like this huge problem. So the way that I first found out about this was, of course, an MCR AI channel, because there's this channel called My Artificial Romance, and it posts AI original songs of MCR. And at first they were really bad, of course, like back like 2 years ago. But as time has went on, they got a lot more advanced and able to recreate Gerard Way's voice in a really uncomfortable and kind of scary way. Of course, I have a bunch of other examples of this, like Micheal Jackson, Frank Sinatra, Kurt Cobain even. This was a weird one, like Everlong, Kurt Cobain, Kanye West. But first and foremost, what I want to take a look at is this one. This one's really weird. And like, mind you, when we're taking a look at all of these examples of like the AI being used by these channels, these are just things that the everyday guy could get. This is all like things you can buy for $5, $10, $20 online. So imagine where the technology is at with people with more access to this technology, because realistically you could just go on a website, buy the shit, and able to make your own AI voice model to create something like this now.
You put a pistol to my trust and pulled until it turned to dust.
I can still hear the AI. Yeah, of course, it's not perfect, but the inflections of the voice, it's like scary shit. Of course, you can still tell, and it's not at the stage where it's indistinguishable. But remember, this is just what's allowed to the average fucking person. And all of this has been completely AI generated. The lyrics, instrumental, the voice.
Each letter's soaked in suicide.
This is fucked. Yeah, like the realistic voice cracks. They're like growling in his voice.
I'm not your fucking saint to save.
So this was really weird to see. And this is just like a 2,000 sub channel. But there's a lot of examples of this. A big example of this here. This has 1 million views. So of course that's a lesser known example. That's just how I became familiar with it. But this is a more popular one. Hey There Delilah, but it's Kanye's voice.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do.
Dude. Still better than Juan Guan Delilah. Yeah.
I'm so cheese. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise.
Kanye if he took his meds. Yeah, the Kanye we could have had. Yeah, and this is what? This is just another like 3K sub channel. These are like random people able to put this together or something. So just like imagine, the worst part about this is that 3K subs channels are coming up with this. What's the technology that people who are more capable and like have the correct stuff to create stuff like this? I want to see this one. This randomly just came across, and there's a music video for this too. What's this? Kurt Cobain Everlong AI music video and cover. Okay, yeah, this looks like fucking shit though. This is like this classic AI slop.
Hello, I've waited here for you ever long.
Yeah, this one isn't as good. There's like certain inflections as well, but this one isn't as good. It's very much relying on Dave Grohl's original vocal. This feels gross. Yeah, this is fucked. The music video is like unnerving too. Like this is just disturbed to even look at. What are these visuals? What is this anime? There's just like a random anime shot, and there's not even half of the boat's gone. What the fuck happened here? This one has 1 million views though. This is fucking 1 million. I'm not against using AI to supplement your arts to some extent, but there needs to be something behind it and a reason for AI. Well, here's the thing. I think what was misconstrued, the best example of this is the recent Beatles song that came out, the Now and Then. To my knowledge, the only AI used was to separate an old John Lennon recording, had piano and vocals at the same time, and AI was just used to separate and individualize the piano from the vocals. But all the headlines was saying that it was like an AI song. I don't think that's true. So if it was only used in that case to separate the vocals from the instrumental, that's something I'm a lot more fine with. Yeah, so of course this with the music video and everything, and also the AI vocals, like this is like the worst of the worst you could get here. But one of the better examples I could say, if it's just used for a meme and like funny reasons in a sense, I'm much more sympathetic or fine with this because it's not really infringing on other things. It's like it more takes up the role of like an AI generated meme that you'd see on Twitter or something like that. Like I'm much more fine of something like this. Like what is this, Clint Eastwood, Patrick and Plankton?
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless.
Yeah, like this is cool.
For long, the future is coming up.
Like you could get behind this a little bit, okay? You could get behind this a little bit for meme's sake or whatever. Isn't any AI environmentally harmful though, regardless of intentions behind using it? Yeah, there is that side of it too. The precedent it sets. Unfortunately though, like moving forward, it is just Pandora's box, and it is going to be the case where nothing's going to be able to stop it. It's going to be like a depressing next 10 years to see how normalized this gets in regular culture. But in this case, this is like the least offensive, I would say.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs, and I'm under each snare, intangible that you didn't think, so I command you to.
Examples like this, like also Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon, but it's Patrick's voice. What is this? Something like this could be cool, you know?
Fly me to the moon.
Hell yeah.
Let me play among the stars.
Now we're talking.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
But then there's like really weird ones, like this Micheal Jackson one. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck, man? This was 3 months ago, 300,000 views. Micheal Jackson Die With a Smile AI cover. This one's like deranged.
Hello everybody, this is Micheal Jackson, and I'm gonna sing the song Die With a Smile by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. I hope you guys enjoy.
You watch this at like 3 a.m. and you gotta check to see all your doors are locked. Look at his mouth.
Die With a Smile.
What the fuck?
By Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
What is this?
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Dude.
I just woke up from my dream.
This was
You
rough.
and I had to say goodbye. But since
Look at his face. Is this a real photo of Micheal Jackson? Even the text is scaring me a little bit. The way it's wiggling? Why is it wiggling like this? Stop.
If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you.
Yeah, I don't even know why this one has so many views. Is it just like the novelty of the title? This is like isn't even good. It just rides on the main lead vocal of Bruno Mars. Better examples of something like this done well or whatever. Like this is so this is Basket Case, Frank Sinatra AI cover, but it's a AI cover of Postmodern Jukebox, which this is a channel. This is actually a really cool channel. So they do like these vintage editions in like of the 60s and the 20s type of music of popular nowadays songs. And it's really cool.
Myself the creeps.
And they make it all themselves, the renditions and everything. So someone put over like Frank Sinatra's voice model to cover this song. It's kind of scary how good this one is. And especially with the backing like composition that fits it, it sounds crazy.
Do you have the time to listen to me while
That is so accurate, Jesus.
about nothing and everything all at once?
Yeah, this is scary. This is some scary
I
shit.
am one of those melodramatic fools. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Listen to this part. Oh my, bro. This is...
Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up.
Yeah, like you can catch it though at like iffy moments, of course, but it's more about like what it means that someone can put this together and like going forward how it's going to be. The saddest part to admit too is that like it's good. It's good. I don't know. I can't lie. Like undoubtedly. Like it's fucked up, but it's good. It's of course important to note though that, yeah, this is just true. Imagine having the passion and trying so hard to make things to be overshadowed just by someone with a few buttons who typed a sentence and might not even care about the art form. Yeah, and undoubtedly, even like, though this sounds really good, like Postmodern Jukebox put this all together. Like they did the labor, they did the legwork, and then this guy just came along with his fucking model of his Frank Sinatra AI thing that he bought for like $5 online and was able to create this. Dude, that's a dark reality, man. What is this one? So this one's Frank Sinatra Creep too. This is another Postmodern Jukebox cover. This one's not as good, but it's like, it's a similar thing.
Your skin makes me cry.
There's a couple other examples I wanted to take a look at. Yeah, Squidward My Way. To get a cooler example in the mix.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain.
Now we're talking. Yeah, I want to hear like what's like the crescendo of
Not
the song?
himself,
Oh my gosh, this part's gonna be insane.
for what is
So
a
man,
man
for what is a squid? Squid.
to say the things
Oh my gosh.
he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. I took the blows and did it my way.
What an incredible song. Of course, there's that big controversy over, there's that one Drake song, if you remember. This was on some streaming services, and this guy ended up getting taken down because this was apparently an original Drake and Weeknd song, which now you can only find, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube. Where this was like a huge thing back like a year ago.
With my ex, like Celine, not a flex. Bumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left.
Yeah, and this had to be like taken down too because of how big this one got. So I think this is probably the biggest example of this happening, but better than his latest album. Okay. And you know, when someone's as much hated as much as Drake, will people like start to like listen to songs like this just to spite him? I don't know. That I could see a reality where people hate him so much, people would like find it hilarious to want to get a new AI song of his to have more hits and views than fucking his latest shit. I could see that. They're gonna milk this with dead artists. I don't know. That would be a sad reality. I don't think ever there'll be like industry, mainstream, like broad usage of it where you just create 100% original songs. I don't know. That could be the case. That'd be a very sad reality though. I could see labels using AI for dead artists within 10 years. That would just be so grim though. They already milked dead artists' old work. It'll just be a situation though where everyone will be using AI, and then like when everyone uses AI, then it won't be special anymore. When everyone's doing it, it won't be important or special anymore. No one really care that much. So I don't know how it's gonna work, how it's gonna affect the market, and then reverse it on itself or whatever. But at the end of the day, there is just one core feature about everyone that if there's something that will make someone money, they will always use that. They will always use that no matter what, by any means necessary. If it's going to make them personally a rich millionaire, they will do it. So there needs to be some kind of like professional standards or rules set in stone legally that you can't do something, because if that's not the case, someone will always use it to exploit it and get themselves rich. And that's basically it. Huge problem going forward, and I think it's only going to get more relevant, but